Greetings. Welcome to Limitless Alchemy 808. I'm Patience. I'm a little bummed because I just realized that I lost my Ankh charm some point over the weekend. I was moving things into storage and I took a nap yesterday. And when I woke up, I realized it was gone. I was thinking to myself, geez, when did it come off? Because it's come off before, and the jump ring that holds it is very strong. It's a very strong metal, and it's not easily moved. So when I realized it was gone, it's like, I fixed it. And I had it on this ball chain that is from my childhood. It had one of my ID tags on there. And, I don't know, it went somewhere. It was something I received from one of my great-grandmothers. And if it's meant to come back, it'll find me. Or I'll find it. But at least I have my little Bastet totem that my sibling gave me before they moved cross country. And I'm just processing a lot right now. We just had Valentine's Day on Friday, and it was the first Valentine's that I didn't have a Valentine since childhood, since even, teenage years. Never did have a Valentine until I was in relationships, and one of the worst Valentines I had in a relationship was about 2 years ago, and that was when it was confirmed for me that my partner at the time was cheating. But I have to say that it was the best Valentine's I have spent. In fact, all these holidays as of late have been the best holidays I've experienced because of the weight that has been lifted off of me, the energetic burden that I've been carrying throughout my life unknowingly. And I know that with each moment, things are lighter and lighter and lighter. So I spent that night watching YouTubers scratchers and scratching with them, and watching this coin pusher YouTuber that I love to watch. It's just so awesome seeing all the chips fall, and I look forward to playing some coin pusher games very soon here. And I was just thinking to myself about how I could have spent that night crying, moping, depressed, down, because I didn't have a Valentine. But then I remembered that I am my own Valentine. I am the most fun to be around. And I've always said someone else's presence should always be sweeter than my solitude. And I reach out to others and see if they want to hang out, and they decline, and that's fine, because rejection is protection. You never know what can happen if you did go out with that person, or did hang out with that person, or it's just not the right time, or just don't worry about it. Just keep focused on yourself and the things you want to do in life. And I just been noticing that this little flying insect keeps materializing in my room. The other night, I was watching TV and it was about the size of a fly, but it was all black, and it materialized right in front of me over my stomach, and then it flew into my hair, and I felt my hair move, and then it disappeared. And then over the weekend, I've seen it materialize very quickly, fly around in a circle, and then disappear. And I've just been pondering the meaning behind that. I, would love to. It's sort of like a shadow of an insect. And also, I've been seeing a cat in my apartment. My best friend saw it last weekend and told me that he saw it, and then that night I also saw it too, and I've named it Shadow, and I'm very glad that he's come to protect our space as we're moving, as we're transitioning, because I am on the precipice of a huge life change, and where I'm at right now, I don't have the same support system that I did before when it came time to move. And that was another thing that I was thinking about on Valentine's Day, that I could have been feeling sorry for myself because I don't have, sorry, the sun's on the phone and it's like probably getting too hot, so I'll end this soon, but I don't have my mother in my life by choice. And I've been thinking to myself, is this the right thing to do? I have no frame of reference. But then I think to myself, what about all those people who lost their mother or even both their parents when they were young, and they've gone through life forging their own paths and pioneering their lives, and that has given me a lot of strength and comfort to keep going in my conviction, especially because she recently energetically attacked me in my dreams, and that just confirmed to me that what I'm doing is what I should be doing. But I know that to be the mother that I wanted as a child is my frame of reference. What I know deep down inside as the thing to do, and that's what I'm doing, and that's how I'm showing up for my inner child, and that's how I'm showing up for myself, and that's why everything is falling into place for me. And I've been guided to write a love letter to someone in particular, and I'm going to record that very soon, and it will follow this segment. I'm going to post this with 2 different segments. So I'll see you soon before my phone blows up. Love ya. So I took a walk earlier, and I considered recording this segment on the trail because it's one of my favorite trails to walk. It's one my dad and I would walk quite often when I moved in with him. And the eucalyptus trees really remind me of those times, and I'm just so glad that they're still here. But this trail is also next to a very busy street, and there was a lot of cars and noise, and unfortunately someone passed away down the street as someone else. I mean, quite a few people pass away on this street, and they were having a candlelight vigil for them. One of the cars was playing music quite loudly, so I didn't want to compete and decided to just get in my car and read this letter. Please keep in mind that I am just a mirror of you. And what I've written here, although it's intended towards someone, if the words resonate with you, they can be mirrored within you and the person that you're thinking of. This is me being guided to be vulnerable and wear my heart on my sleeve and send a clear message about my feelings. Thinking about what Valentine's Day really does mean is that Saint Valentine was a Catholic priest, and he married Christian couples, which is sacrilege in the Catholic Church. But he put himself on the line to marry those outside the church because he saw that love exists everywhere, and whatever's done in love should be supported. And so, by him challenging and questioning old thought forms and modalities, it gives Valentine's Day a sense of empowerment. Because you choose yourself in every moment, you're always chosen. And so how can you not ever have a Valentine as you are your own Valentine? And that we're all connected. Just keep challenging those old thought forms and those old modalities that are only in place to keep populace stagnant, stuck, ignorant, and subjugated. There's nothing wrong with being alone because we're all connected in the 5D. There's no end to what we do in the 5D. None. It's limitless. But I'm going to read this letter It's a little nerve-wracking, but it's what I can do to help myself and all of you to transmute anything that doesn't serve us. And while I was walking the trail and thinking about this person and realizing the number 13 quite a few times, my birthday adds up to 13, his birthday adds up to 13, where we met, the address adds up to 13. And on the trail, just as I was about to exit, I looked down and I saw pennies. I said, oh, nice, thank you, universe, abundance. And I started picking up the pennies, and there was just more and more and more. And I moved my foot, and there was one more. I'm like, how many pennies is this? Can you guess? I'll give you a hint. Starts with the 1 and ends with a 3. 13 pennies. You cannot make anything up. There's no clearer message from the universe then I have no suggestion otherwise. Dearest Honey Pie, when I look in the mirror, I see you. It was silly of me to think that you have ever stopped being a part of me. I sought out aspects of you and others without realizing that I was seeking me. Now that I realize what I seek is actually me, all I can see is you. Our moments together in the ether bring such a joy and content, even if I can't recall upon waking. I know that I am not missing out on anything with you, for we already build our life together in the boundless domain. The thread between us shimmers iridescence with the strength of a diamond. Alchemy forged in fire and compression to create a beauty the universe craves. With unconditional love for myself, I can only love you unconditionally, with the understanding that I will always do best for me. Yesterday, my vision was very kaleidoscopic, and I know because reality is changing, collapsing. After receiving Reiki and feeling you cradling and cuddling on me, the warmth that you provided proves that I am with you and you are with me. I know you can hear when I speak to you. Hear me now, that whatever it may look like in the projection, the reality is that you and I are one and the same. I used to say unrequited love was what I had with you, but you've proven me otherwise, for there is no separation. I see you now, Pablo. You see me now, too. Love, Angel Face. And I'll see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching.